Clinical research facilities have worked collaboratively, locally, regionally and nationally to deliver COVID-19 research at pace and scale, across a range of early phase experimental medicine through to late phase trials, covering diagnostics, pathophysiology, treatment, prevention, follow-up and prophylaxis. And throughout this video, you will see examples of the many contributions made by CRFs during the COVID-19 pandemic.
I developed our detailed plans for the delivery of the COVID vaccine studies, including the coordination and flow of up to 240 participants and 70 staff per day, ensuring patient safety, phase 1 compliance and data quality. In April 2020, we enrolled our first phase 1 participant into the Oxford COB-001 study. And by the end of 2021, over 2 billion doses of the Oxford vaccine will have been delivered globally. That's a phenomenal result, and one which would not have been possible without the overwhelming response from members of the public volunteering to take part in this important research.
In May 2020, we rapidly set up a large vaccine team to trial the AstraZeneca vaccine. We planned visits and completed all necessary training in order to screen and vaccinate over 300 participants in a matter of weeks. That's evolved into a dedicated vaccine unit currently running 4 COVID vaccine trials, having administered over 1,300 vaccines with more still to come.
March 20, there was an urgent need for rapid SARS-CoV-2 testing. RT-PCR took over 24 hours to deliver results, causing a national backlog.
A device designed to detect HIV in sub-Saharan Africa was adapted to test for COVID.
We created a CRF outreach team that validated the device in 4 weeks, improving patient flow.
Here in Liverpool, working with other CRFs in the UKCRF network, we created the AGILE trial, the UK government's national phase 1 platform for novel COVID-19 therapies. With the CRFs, we have delivered phase 1 and first into human studies in COVID-19 patients of highly innovative and potentially game-changing therapies, all underpinned by the CRF's expertise in experimental medicines.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, Manchester CRF took a leading role in delivering complex early phase research on new therapies and on disease outcomes. And we have been amongst the top recruiting sites for all the studies we supported. This was a huge team effort involving research nurses and practitioners, laboratory staff, physiology and medical staff.
We were the only English hospital site for the ESCAPE study, opening within 48 hours of the request coming from Public Health England and recruiting 1,200 participants.
In addition to this, we were able to maintain trials activity for high priority life and limb saving clinical research. This ensured that those patients on life-saving drugs as part of clinical trials were able to continue receiving these.
At the beginning of the pandemic, we didn't know how to treat patients with COVID, so offering them participation in the recovery trial gave them a chance of treatment. It also has meant that we found effective treatments that we now use every day in routine clinical practice to save lives.
Setting up this study was a huge challenge, which was completed successfully in record time, and this was only due to fabulous teamwork with the amazing team of research nurses and all other research staff at the CRF in the QI.
During the pandemic, we recruited to 4 different COVID vaccine studies.
We have 115 staff and volunteers.
We screened 1,487 volunteers.
We recruited 822 volunteers.
Over 6,331 visits. Over 33,000 samples processed.
134,000 teas and coffees.
Hi, I'm Gilly McGinnell and welcome to the Clinical Research Facility in Birmingham.
Staff were redeployed and reskilled during the pandemic.
We recruited over 15,000 NHS staff into testing for COVID-19.
And almost 19,000 patients were recruited into COVID-19 trials across the Trust.
In total, Birmingham recruited 1,403 participants across 8 COVID-19 vaccine trials.
The number of samples processed tripled during the pandemic,
to an average of 2,900 samples per month.
CRF!
Hooray!
The lead CRF team coordinated the infrastructure and logistics to deliver a large-scale vaccination trial, linking with the University of Leeds to utilise their large sports hall as the study location. We recruited over 800 participants within a 3-month period, becoming the highest recruiting site in the UK. Employing an agile and multidisciplinary workforce, including community PPIE, was integral to this success.
We learned a great deal from this study. Firstly, it strengthened our relationships with local and national research colleagues. Students and those new to research had the opportunity to work alongside experienced researchers, which provided an excellent opportunity to profile research as a career option. And thirdly, our staff learned new skills, as well as enhancing on other skills. There's no doubt that COVID-19 has catapulted clinical trial research into the news headlines. And we here in Belfast CRF are grateful that the Northern Ireland public got the opportunity to participate. And it is our intention as a facility to utilise all our learnings to benefit other therapy areas that we support. So as a representative of the CRF team, I want to sincerely thank all of the staff groups from the following who helped deliver this very important vaccine study.
Would you like to form an alliance?
Let's go. Hello, let's go. There we go.
Jess, Vera,
Nicole,
Sunetta, Cecilia, Abby,
Kamal,
Valentina,
Hong,
Vanessa, Shivani,
Amanda,
Carol,
Jude,
Fran, Tinashe.
This is research at St George's.
I really want to say that as a previous NHR CRF director, I'm immensely proud and so grateful to the work that you all did throughout the COVID urgent public health priority, and also in stepping up and the intense collaboration and involvement you gave to the vaccine delivery programme across the whole UK. Truly a national effort, and it was just great to see the work that you did that contributed so much to the health of our nation. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all the amazing work you did in delivering research to defeat the pandemic. So many lives saved, so much illness prevented. Thank you.
Thank you to all the staff who played their part in delivering vital COVID-19 research. Without this incredible effort, we would not have the treatments and vaccines that are improving care and ultimately saving lives.
Hi, I'm Louise Wood, Director of Science Research and Evidence at DHSC,
and Deputy CEO of NIHR, and it's my great pleasure to say a huge thank you to everyone in the clinical research facilities on behalf of the department and NIHR. What you've done, the research that you have supported has saved lives across the world, and you can be justly proud of that. Thank you so much.